Ake sikwamukele indabeni zehora lesikhombisa kusihlwa lezi indaba nizethulelwa usakhiwo ngwakwasokhela nazi ezinohlonze kusihlwa nje.
The developments today has proven to the world that NUM was correct when was saying this is a hostage.
Seziphume zonke izisebenza semayini engaphezulu kwamakhulu amahlanu ebeziqhinqe emgodini wemayini Goldwane Springs eMpumalanga neGoli kusukela ngesonto.
The accused was forced to make a confession.
Elinye iphoyisa litshela inkantolo ephakeme yasePitoli ukuthi umsolo wesibili ecaleni lokubulawa kaSenzo Meyiwa wazivumela ngokwakhe iqala ngaphandle kokufakwa ngaphansi kwencindezi.
I suppose the start is always a good thing. I would say the most important thing is to finish well.
Abantu bakuleli banesifiso sokubona amabhokobhoko eqopha umlando ngokuphakamisa indebe yomhlaba ihlandla lesine umetholana phezulu neNew Zealand kwamanqamu ngomgqibelo. Seziphumile zonke izisebenza semayini ezingaphezulu kwamakhulu amahlanu beziqhinqe emgodini wemayini Goldwane Springs eMpumalanga neGoli kusukela ngesonto. Namhlanje ekseni ziyikhulu-7 izisebenza ezikwazile ukuphuma ezinye ke zaphuthunyiswa esibhedlela. I-AMCU ithi lokuqhinqa bekuhleliwe kanti iNUM yona ithi amalungayo abanjwe ngenkani engavumanga.
Ekseni kuqale kwaphuma izisebenzi eziyikhulu-7 ebeziqhinqe emathunjini omhlaba kwathi silithambama nezinye ebezisele zaphuma. Ezinye zazo ziphuthunyishelwe ezibhedlela ezahlukene ziyoxilongwa ngenxa yokwethuka kanye nokoma. iNUM imileke kwelokuthi izisebenzi bezithunjiwe.
The developments today has proven to the world that NUM was correct when was saying this is a hostage, and it is correct in this sense. 563 people, they were from different positions in the mine or categories in the mine. That included even people in senior management.
Yize kunjalo kepha inyunyana yezisebenzi iAMCU iyazichitha izinsolo zokuthi izisebenzi bezithunjiwe ngelithi uqhinqa kwazo emathunjini omhlaba iyona ndlela yokuteleka.
I think these workers did great by resurfacing, ensuring that they are safe, so that if there's a need to take this battle forward, we can do it with an energy.
Umsuka walombango ongaboni ngasolinye phakathi kweAMCU kanye neNUM ngodaba lwamalungu.
In relation to the membership, we are still confirming here today that we are the recognized union.
Izisebenzi zisabise ngokuthi zizoqhubeka nokuteleka kuze kube ukuthi iziphathimandla zeGoldwane ziyalisukumela lolu daba.
Elinye iphoyisa litshela inkantolo ephakeme ePitoli ukuthi umsolo wesibili ecaleni lokubulawa kaSenzo Meyiwa uBongantanzi wazivumela yena ngokwakhe iqala ngaloko kuphoqwa mhla ziyi-19 kuNhlangulana ngo-2020.
Lieutenant Colonel Solomon Raphado uthi wafonela umphenyi kuba azosiza ngokuvuma icala kukaBongantanzi estation samaphoyisa eMorocco eSoweto. uRaphado uthi amalungelo omsolo wesibili wafundelwa wona waze wabuza ukuthi uyamfuna yini ummeli uma esenza isitatimende. uNtanzi ke wanqaba ukutholela ummeli.
And further asking whether he's been promised or he's been enticed in anyhow to make the statement to me. He said no, he was never enticed.
Abameli baphosela inselelo okusola ukuthi ukuvuma icala bathi uNtanzi waphoqa ukucikica amaphepha ayevele esekhona estation samaphoyisa eMorocco.
The accused was forced to make a confession.
Was forced to make a confession.
That's correct, my lord. Was assaulted in the presence of the witness that is coming to testify.
uRaphado uzoqhubeka nokuthola ubufakazi kusasa.
Liphindele inkantolo yaseMgungundlovu kusasa icala lokukhwabanisa nenkohlakalo elibhekene naloyo wabengumengameli wezwe uJacob Zuma kanye nenkampani yekhali yaseFrance iThales.
Owayengumengameli wezwe mnumzane uZuma kulindeleke ukuthi afake esinye isicelo sokuthi asuswe ecaleni lakhe umshushisi uadvocate Billy Downer. Isicelo sika Zuma sasekuqaleni yasichitha inkantolo ephakeme yaseMgungundlovu ngesikhathi ke umehluleli waleli cala kusengoPete Gun. Nenkantolo futhi ephakeme yokudluliswa kwamacala yakhipha isinqumo esifanayo kanjalo neyomthetho sisekelo. Ungoti wezomthetho uthi abameli baZuma kumele ke babeke izizathu ezintsha phambi kwenkantolo uma befuna ahoxe uDowner kuleli cala.
Only difference noma mhlawumbe umehluko okhona eqaleni kokuthi lifika leli cala ngaphansi kwaJudge Gun yalingekho icala uadvocate Billy Downer ibhekane nawo. Manje sesiyinkantolo likhona icala elinecase number abhekane nalo asa prosecutor noma sashushiswa khona uformer president uMsholozi.
Uzikalala uthi uqulwa kwaleli cala elimayelana nesivumelwano sokuthengwa kwesikhali zezwe kungase kuqale ngonyaka ozayo uma ngabe seziphothulwe zonke izinqumo malungana ke nesicelo sika Zuma. NginguSimphiwe Makhanya wezindaba zeSABC.
Njengoba ikhomishana yokhetho seyethule uhlelo lwayo lokulungela ukubhekana nokhetho ngonyaka ozayo, abaningi bakholelwa ukuthi osekusele njengamanje ukuthi osombusazwe bakhuthaza umphakathi ngokuthi uphume ngobuningi bawo ukuyovota.
Njengoba kusondela ukhetho likazwelonke ngonyaka ozayo, uyakhula lo muzwa ukuthi kuzoba ukhetho olushube kakhulu. Abanye sebeqalile ukuqagula ukuthi alikho iqembu ezodla ukhetho ngegebe elikhulu. Umthwalo omkhulu usemahlombe ekhomishana yezokhetho kanye namaqembu ezombusazwe ukunxenxa abavoti ekutheni baphume ngothi lwabo ukuyovota.
In a lot of research recently, people are saying to us they would much prefer to live in a non-democratic state, in a totalitarian state, and they use terms that are very difficult to justify. They have never seen a benevolent totalitarian or dictatorship. So people are already saying maybe we should look at other forms of arranging our public affairs because democracy has not yielded the benefits.
Kusenjalo abavoti banembono yabo ehlukene maqondana nokuthi bazovota yini okhethweni lwangonyaka ozayo.
Yes, I am going to vote. Why is because I believe that we do need a change.
I don't really have much confidence in the parties at stake, and what's been promised has never been met.
If we want to change the circumstances in the country, we have to we have to vote.
Ukuhlinzekwa kwezidingo zomphakathi kanye nentuthuko yikhona ongenzeka kube umkhombandlela kubavoti ngokuthi bazophuma ngobuningi babo yini ukuyovota noma ngeke balibhade ezikhungweni zokuvota.
Njengoba isimo siqhubeka siba sibi kakhulu eGaza, abanye abantu bakuleli balifuna livaliwe ihhovisi lenxusala kwaIsrael.
Kubukeka sengathi angeke iphele maduze lempi njengoba siqhubeka nokudlondlobala isimo eGaza. Umbutho wezokuvikela kwaIsrael ufunge wagomela ukuthi ufuna ukuqhubeka nokuyibamba iqine bayizinkulungwane abantu abadlula emhlabeni kanti abanye banxusa ukuvikelwa.
iIsrael eSouth Africa ayihambe ayivalwe iembassy mayivalwe akahambe uambassador waseIsrael akahambe.
Ishoshovu esasilwa nobandlululo uDkt Alan Busak naye uthi inxusala kwaIsrael asikwazi ukuliyeka kuleli.
We should break all ties with that apartheid state. We should let all their people in that embassy go back. We should recall our ambassador, and we should make clear that as a government we support the BDS program.
EFF nayo isibhalele usomlomo weParliament uhlaka lwesinqumo esiphuthumayo sokuthi kususwe uphiko lwezobunxusa ePitoli.
First solution is that we must boycott everything Israel. The embassies of Israel must be removed from all progressive countries so that Israel, through that isolation, it will know that it has now reached a point where it must go and negotiate.
Kodwa inxusala kwaIsrael eningizimu Afrika lithi bafuna ukuqinisa ubudlelwane.
We need to remember Israel is a democratic country, and as such we respect others people's opinion even if they are very different from ours.
Kusenjalo iMcDonald's yakuleli ithi ayibandakanye nendlela esebenza ngayo iMcDonald's yakwaIsrael futhi ayihlangene yona nezombusazwe njengoba kuvela ukuthi iMcDonald's yakwaIsrael ihlinzeka amasosha kwaIsrael ngokudla kwamahala.
Mbukeli sathi qhuwe tolo kanti mangabe sibuya sokuphathela uWT
Elinye lohlelo belikade lizosebenza esifundazweni bekuthiwa ama-Summer Awards bezoba KwaZulu-Natal seselimisile lo hlelo.
Umnyango ozokuthuthukiswa komnotho KwaZulu-Natal usumemezela ukuthi iTheku angeke lisasingatha umcimbi wezindondo emkhakheni wezomculo amasama. Mbukeli sikubingelele sikwamukele uma ngabe usanda ngena odabeni oluhambe phambili besibike ukuthi seziphume zonke izisebenzi zasemayini engaphezulu kwama500 beziqhinqe emgodini wemayini Goldwane Springs empumalanga neGoli kusukela ngesonto. Mbukela sikukhumbuza ukuthi lezi indaba zikhona ku YouTube na ku SABC Plus ngena kuzo uzicinge ngamagama athi SABC izindaba na kanjani uzozithola. Umnikazi wendawo yokucima ukoma eNyobeni usiyakhangela Ndevu uxolisile kubazali kanye nemndeni yentsha engama20 nomuvo eyaphangalala kule ndawo nyakenye.
Banga ngelithi banomgaqo nkqubo kuba umuntu ohaneleka ukuba uneminyaka engaphansi kwe-18 uye aveze isazisi sakhe kodwa umbuso uyaliphika elibango. Umbuso wongeza ngelithi bekungekho mibhalo echaza ukuba kuvumelekanga umuntu oneminyaka engaphansi kwe-18 kwindawo yentselo. Yena uNdevu uthi uyavelana nentsapho zamaxhoba.
Ibingeyondando yabo, bingeyondando yami, bingeyondando yamuntu. Babantwana mabaphelele pha kula ndawo. So ndiyaxolisa, ndiyavelana nabo ngenhlungu yabo.
Kodwa zona intsapho aziluvuma uxolo lwakhe.
Uxolo lwakhe alwamkeleki ngoba emveni konyaka kukhona ezocela uxolo ngoku kanti wayebeke lacaca uqala into yobana akanakwenza xolo kuba akababulelanga abantwana bethu kuba ngoku inkundla imbeka ekoneni kukhona ecinga into yokubana makacela uxolo kuba enyanzelwa ukuba makacela uxolo. Luxolo olunyanzelwayo alusuki kuye oluxolo alicelayo.
Owakwakhe uVyokazi nongoyena impepho zoshishino zibhaliswe ngaye naye umile ukuba utywala khange buthengiselwe abantwana.
Andive right ngoba lokho bayayazi bana ukuthetha umntwana under 18 phaya so yanothusa into yobana bona babathengisela abantwana aba-under 18.
Eli tyala limiselwe umhla we-29 kwinyanga kaNovemba. Abongile Yankees kwiindaba ze-SABC eMonti.
Umnyango ozokuthuthukiswa komnotho KwaZulu-Natal usumemezela ukuthi iTheku angeke lisasingatha umcimbi wezindondo emkhakheni wezomculo amasama ngemva kwekhalo ngemali ezochithwa ekusingathweni kwawo lo mcimbi.
Itheku kuthiwa ngeke lisasingatha umcimbi wama-South African Music Award. Lo mcimbi obanjwa njalo ngonyaka ungumkhulukazi kuleli endimeni yomculo. Bekuthiwa lo mcimbi uzoheha abavakashi ukuthi beze kulesifundazwe. Uhulumeni uthi ubezosingatha lo mcimbi ngemali engu-20 million wamarandi. Lokhu kubange omkhulu umsindo abamaqembu aphikisayo bekhala ngemali ezosetshenziswa.
Elinye lohlelo belikade lizosebenza esifundazweni bekuthiwa ama-Summer Awards bezoba KwaZulu-Natal seselimisile lo hlelo selimise ngezizathu ezihlukene.
Umnyango uphikile ukuthi isinqumo usithathe ngemuva kwencindezi.
PDA and Action SA, I'm sure they are just trying to play a political ploy. The letter to the president was just a curve, an opportunistic feeder just to know because they know they don't have a role.
I-Action SA ukwamkelile uhoxiswa koxhaso lwalo mcimbi. Abahleli bomcimbi wamasama i-Recording Industry of South Africa ithi inenkontileka eminyaka emithathu nomnyango bathi bazohlangana nawo ukuzwa kabanzi ngesinqumo sawo. Khona manjalo bathi basazothatha isinqumo ngomcimbi wamasama 29. Londi Khatebe, SABC News eThekwini.
Umholi we-DA uJohn Steenhuisen ugxeke kakhulu umasipala Enoch Mgijime e-Eastern Cape ngokubeka phambili izinto ezingafanele nokusashazwa kwemali.
Lezemidlalo ilesson 10 nelingundaba mlonyeni into nje engenamsebenzi nangona kwachithwa izigidi zerandi ekwakhiweni kwalo. uSteenhuisen uthi ayithetheleleki into yokuchitha imali enkulu kwiphulo elingasebenziyo.
You got 15 million rand spent here when you could have built a project that really made a daily difference in everybody's life here in terms of access to water, clean, accountable and government that delivers water. Instead, clearly a project here where somebody or a group of people have made a great deal of money.
Bahlali bakukomani bavakalise ukungaxoli ngemeko abaphila kuzo.
Incitha xesha le yenziwe phaa kwesa stadium benze nje imomnishi yento engekhoyo ngoba ngesasilungiselelwe amanzi.
Inzame zokufumana impendulo kumasipala iEnoch Mgijima ziwe phansi ukanti isebe lensebenziswano norhulumente weMpuma Koloni lachonga inkampani yamagqwetha ukuba iphande izitholo zokusetyenziswa gwenxa kwemali kweliphulo. Isebe lithi ingxelo yophando yagqitywa ze yanikwa lowo wayengumphathiswa uXolile Nqatha kodwa ke ayikachazwa eluntwini. Ndingulobaba Dada kwindaba ze-SABC kukomani.
Inkampani ehlinzeka ngamanzi eGauteng iRand Water ifuna kufundiswe ngokwenele zakhamuzi ngohlelo lokusetshenziswa kwamanzi kanye nokongiwa kwamanzi.
AbeRand Water bathi ulinganiselwa kumaphesenti angama40 umthamo wamanzi olahleka ngenxa yokuvuza kanye namapayipi aqhumile. Le nkampani ehlinzeka ngamanzi isihlabe ikhwele komasipala abasilele emumva ngesikweletu ngokuthi kuzofanele bakhokhe ngokusheshsha.
The number of municipalities actually have outlined their programs because in the main when you talk about non-revenue water there is an aspect of physical losses to it which simply speaks to plugging the leaks, and that is not necessarily as simple as I make it sound because in certain instances you have to replace the infrastructure, in certain instances you have to refurbish and repair the infrastructure.
Izindawo ezifana neBrixton neSouth Hills eGoli sezike zabhekana nesimo sokuphelelwa amanzi isikhathi eside. AbeRand Water bathi ikhona inhlelo zokuzama ukuthola isombululo ngenkinga lapho indawo eziningi kuphela isikhathi eside zingenawo amanzi.
Ekurhuleni we received a payment for this current account of 161 million against the current account of 354. I did explain that we did receive a payment, and I'm correct, Thokozani, although you are paying in terms of the current account has not been fully paid.
Umnyango wezamanzi nenhlanzeko uqale uhlelo lokwabelana ngamanzi nokuzokwenzeka ngokuthi lezo ingxenye zeindawo ezinamanzi enele zithekelise eindaweni ezingenawo amanzi.
Ziyaqhubeka inhlelo zokulungisa inqalazizinda eyacekeleka phansi ngenxa yekhukhule Western Cape ngenyanga edlule.
Izikhukhula ezihlasele ngenyanga edlule kulesifundazwe zashiya umonakalo omkhulu obalelwe ezigidini ezingama500 amarandi. Kwezinye izindawo kwakungangeneki emva kwenyanga iziphathimandla zibukeze ngomsebenzi eseziwenzile.
We've got harvest season coming in now. We've got tourism season coming in now. So it's critical that we continue to focus on the economy, and we've got to rebuild as part of the economy. But also, we've got to be absolutely mindful of the impact of climate change. And I think this has shown us that climate change is definitely alive and well in this province and bringing about a massive change to how we live. And of course, it's got to bring about a massive change on how we rebuild.
Kwacekeleka phansi izikole ezingama449 kodwa esisodwa sisivuliwe. Uyaqhubeka umzamo ukubuyisela isimo kwesejwayelekile.
The R43 R44 intersection in Overstrand, those roadworks are well on the way and on track because we did commit to opening that road by the end of October. We are on course to do that. Enforce is still a stop and go as we speak. We also managed to rebuild the McGregor Bridge in 21 days because of the economic value, the tourism value, but also the agricultural value because it connects the agricultural sector to the main town of Robertson.
Kuyaqhubeka ukulungiswa kwamanye amabhuloho ayisikhombisa.
Abantu bakuleli banesifiso sokubona amabhokobhoko ekhaya emuka nendebe yomqhudelwano webhola lombhoxo kwesine njengoba bezobhekana neNew Zealand kwamanqamu eStade France eParis ngomgqibelo.
kugcwele izinkundla zezemidlalo eziseqophelweni eliphezulu okubalwa kuzo iStade de France ezinkundla okwanqoba kuya amabhokobhoko indebe yomhlaba ngo2007 kube yiParc des Princes lapho iqembu lebhola likanobhutshuzwa iPSG egijimela khona na izinkundla elidlale kuyo kakhulu elakuleli neFrance ngenkathi elakuleli semkhankasweni licebile usiko lwebhola lombhoxo eParis kanti amabhokobhoko kuzofanele ayibambe iqina uma esebhekene nembangi zawo zakudala kusenjalo ocija iscrum samabhokobhoko nayo uyaqinisekisa lokho.
The most important thing is to finish well, because the game has only been won in the 80th minute.
Kwelakuleli neNew Zealand kowamanqama emqhudelwano nendebe yomhlaba kubuyisa umlando ngo1995 bantu bakuleli.
We were at the neighbor's house as a family, two big families. We watched it together, and there wasn't enough chairs. I remember that.
Kubadlala abafana nogijima phambili uJan Klein ukubhekana neNew Zealand kowamanqamu kwengeza ukubaleka komqhudelwano.
I think it's a fantastic tradition, and I think it's very much part of world rugby. I think it's one of the coolest things in world rugby, but it's just part of a game day against New Zealand.
Inhlangano yebhola lombhoxo emhlabeni izoyethula ngendlela ongcono kakhulu lomqhudelwano eAustralia ngo2027 kodwa nomdlalo wamanqama phakathi kwelakuleli neNew Zealand umqoka kakhulu kule nhlangano.
Bukela umhlahlo wesimo sezulu uyalandela emva kwekhefu noThini Ntshiza.
Ngibingela umbukelo emakhaya ngiphinde ngikwamukele kwisimo sezulu sanamhlanje kusihlwa ke sibheke ukuthi simi kanjani ngilikhipha umkhovijeni ikakhulukazi ngempela phana kwesifundazwe saseGauteng kuyana kanjalo kwesifundazwe saseNorthern Cape kepha ke eWestern Cape ngasilindele nje ukuthi izulu nakhona liphenge kepha ke masibheke nje lapha kwesifundazwe saseEastern Cape ngasithande nje izulu ukuthi limboze ngamafo kudle njalo kuya lapha kwesifundazwe saKwaZulu Natal kanti ke futhi nako sasake izulu uthanda ukuthi ngingabilihle njengoba nje limboze ngamafo ikakhulukazi ngempela phana kwesifundazwe saseWestern Cape kuyana kanjalo ko-Eastern Cape ikhona nale yankungu ekhasa phansi engasilindeleke kakhulukazi nje igudla lapha kwelika Mthaniya kuyana kanjalo kwesifundazwe eMpumalanga. Kanti ke isixwayiso sethu ke sakusasa siphuma lapha kwaSouth African Weather Service simi kanje ukhona ke lo moya kuvunguza ngamandla ke wona kongadala lo amlilo ke wamadlelo naphakathi nezwe. Kanti ke amazinga ushisa aphansi kusihle kakhulukazi ngempela masibheke lapha kuKapa lodumo limi nje ku13 lifudumele ke Appington ngo17 kanti ke lapha eKimberley lithanda ukuthi nje lipholwe ke ngo11 kanti ke eGauteng kandonga ziyaduma kwaSoweto limi nje ku14 eLarry Smith labanda ngo11 bande njalo wena komgungundlovu kepha ke eThekwini lithanda ukuthi nje lifudumele ngo18 thanda ukuthi nje liphole ke eGqeberha ngo14 kanti ke kusasa masibheke nje lapha kuKapa lodumo limi nje ku24 liyashisa ngempela ke izulu lapha kuAppington likhipha umkhovijeni ngo41 shise njalo lapha kuGoli kwaSoweto ngo31 shise njalo ke nakoMusina ngo33 kanti ke eMelo u27 eLarry Smith u33 kuyana kanjalo ke lapha komgungundlovu liyashisa ngo31 shise njalo nalapha koRichards Bay ngo28 kanti ke naseThekwini eClermont kwaMashu eMlazi liyashisa ngo27 kanti ke lithanda ukuthi lishise ke nalapha ke koGqeberha ngo26 isibeka lapho ke isimo sezulu sanamhlanje kusihlwa mina ke ngintombi kaMadlamini olangelihle ngoba libalele ngithi konke kufeziwe.
Bukeli sisibeka lapho ke indaba zehora lesikhombisa kusihlwa kuze kube ngokuzayo yakosokhelela enkosazana uManzuza umshazi kaNoshada kaMaqhoboza sale kahle.